There's an idea. Run with it. Okay, cool. Hey everyone, welcome back to our giveaway edition of Advertisers React. If you haven't had a chance yet, go back to our first part where we talk about some of the criteria we use to determine when we're a good fit for the client and the client's a good fit for us. Again, the companies we're highlighting are just kind of random here. We're not playing favorites, just wanted to give you a flavor of who is entered. All right, our next one is Marriage Helper.
At Marriage Helper, their focus is on using the very latest and proven ways to save marriages. Their mission is to guide couples through the process of falling in love, growing in love, and rescuing lost love.
That sounds cool. I mean, I've been married 16 years, and my wife and I have never had an argument, so it doesn't really apply to me, but...
You guys are perfect. Okay.
Definitely kidding. Everyone's got to invest and work on that marriage, for sure.
I wonder when it starts, because it says guiding couples through falling in love.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
I would say that probably applies to couples that have fallen out of love. You know how they're like, I just don't love you anymore? Mm-hmm. That like you can be guided through actually falling back in love.
Oh, interesting.
That would be my assumption. Let's see if we can watch this YouTube link here.
Success.
I realized how many mistakes I was making in trying to win back my wife and my children.
I learned so much about myself and about my marriage.
I thought I had all the answers to my marriage and why it's not been working.
The less you push, the more the other person has to pull.
It does help with communication skills.
I really enjoyed the 10-week course.
They don't lie to you. They are sincere and care about the marriage, your marriage.
I really like that I have the support on here.
At the end of the day, he chose not to even show me the divorce papers. He took them with him and he chose to continue talking. So for the first time in a long time, I face the future of our marriage with hope.
Save My Marriage course. Join now. One thing I'd say about it is it seems very focused on what you can change rather than trying to change your spouse or your partner, and that's kind of a huge deal.
Yeah.
Because that's the only person we can change at the end of the day is ourselves. Does it solve a real problem? Yeah.
Definitely.
It definitely is solving a real problem. Is it differentiated? I don't know enough about this space to know how differentiated it is. I'm assuming it is. It's got like a 10-week course. It's got like a Facebook group. They've got looks like a weekly call kind of a thing. I'm not sure how many other people are following that model, but
what seems differentiated to me is like it could work even if your partner doesn't do it with you.
Yeah.
I mean, usually you hear like, oh, a couple has a problem, they need to go to marriage counseling. And if only one does it,
if only one's willing,
it doesn't really.
It's still
work.
like it can make a difference for you individually because at least you've done your part, right? I could get passionate about this.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. It's refreshing to see someone that's reaching out to us that isn't necessarily looking to lean heavily on comedy or humor in order to communicate their message, because at the end of the day, sales are sales. It's all about resonating emotionally with the customer. It doesn't have to be through jokes and comedy. And it's good to see kind of that more diverse companies coming and being like, oh, yeah, you guys can help us out. We have done campaigns in the past that don't have any jokes in them at all, and they've been extremely successful. So you don't have to go the comedy route in order to make it work. Another cool thing about this video is that you relied really heavily on the customer testimonials and reviews. We talk about that very specifically in our 14-day script writing challenge. Again, harmonbrothersuniversity.com/14-day if you want to check that out. But why that is so powerful and when to use those in your video, but even this is effective as is just like straight video testimonials all the way through.
Very
I was
effective.
captivated.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's Llama Naturals. I'm sure it's pronounced llama, but I learned to say that word as llama in Peru. But Llama Naturals, okay.
They've created the first US-made line of plant-based vitamin bites that are made with real fruit, no added sugar, plus vitamins from real fruits and vegetables.
Almost all other gummy vitamins are loaded with sugar, sweeteners, and synthetic vitamins. Yes, that is true. Our bites are made with real fruit, no added sugar, and plant-based vitamins. Let's look at our YouTube video, shall we?
Yes.
We shall.
Hi, I am Brad Baum, and I'm a co-founder with Llama Naturals, and I'm currently social distancing from the middle of a lake. The problem we are solving is your typical gummy vitamins just made with sugars and sweeteners, different additives, flavor additives, color additives, plus synthetic vitamins, which are chemically made, often in China. Our customers love the product line. They taste great. And we think Llama Naturals would be a great fit for the Harmon Brothers Poop to Goal contest. So I hope you consider us. Thanks.
Awesome. Okay. Llama Naturals. So is it a true problem solution? Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah,
right?
I would say so. Vitamins are supposed to be good for you, and there's all this bad stuff in it.
It's like, here, let's just give you a bunch of stuff that maybe is net positive for your body, maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know. That is like a legitimate concern that I have. I'm a little more naturally minded person.
And man, if they taste good too, like what a bonus. Like I think a lot of shots of like making them look yummy,
They do taste good. I'm doing a real sales pitch here for you, Llama Naturals. But okay, differentiated. Yeah, the differentiation itself seems like it's also baked into the problem solution, right? Another criteria is whether or not they've nailed it. And what we mean by that is your product a really great concept, or is it a great product or service? What I mean by that is you might have a really great idea, but you haven't been able to execute it quite well enough yet to make customers fall in love with it. And some people will come to us kind of prematurely where they haven't market tested it in a way to show that it actually can get traction and that people want to buy it, and now they're needing to scale up. They haven't nailed it yet.
And the nailing is actually in the product, not necessarily the messaging.
That's right.
In the product.
It's not anything that like a silver bullet advertising campaign can solve. It's the product itself has to be really good. Anyway, yeah, I think it's a really cool product, and I'd love to see what you guys can do. Awesome. The last company we're going to highlight today is Vivo.
Vivo is the first at-home wellness tracker that uses urine to provide personalized insights and recommendations unique to the user's body, while it helps them track their hydration, immunity, pH, energy levels, kidney and liver functions, and so much more. Success for them would be the best viral video ever.
Should we break it to them now or later that the viral stuff is gone?
Now.
Now. So viral video is dead. It's basically all but dead. The algorithms on almost every platform don't hardly allow for it. Facebook, more so than almost anyone. So it's if you are a brand and you're trying to make your video go viral, it's next to impossible. So a better thing would be to make it good enough that it doesn't have to be viral, to actually make it so great that you can spend $1 in advertising behind it and get $2 back, or whatever ends up being that magic number that can really propel your growth forward. But if you go banking on viral, you will be sorely disappointed, even if you go with us.
Every year, a certain natural resource goes to waste. Did you think that we were talking about water resources? In a way, yes. We're talking about your pee. It reveals secrets about your body. Vivo is a weekly at-home wellness test that analyzes your urine and gives tailor-made nutrition and lifestyle advice straight to your phone in just seconds. Just download the free Vivo app, pee on the strip, scan it, and get your customized nutrition advice. If you are ready to learn more about your body and want an affordable, healthy living guide unique to you, visit vivo.io and order your new wellness assistant now.
So it is a problem solution. A lot of people want more insights, more data into the health of their body, and they want it scientifically, right? Apparently there's a lot of other apps out there that do this type of thing, but nothing's quite solved it for
And I don't know if it was
this
apps,
level.
it sounded almost like programs.
Yeah, different
May have
programs are
been
expensive, but then
older.
you pee on this stick once a week, and then it gives you insights into, are you hydrated enough, or do you have the right balance of nutrition
pH
or whatever, and then it gives you customized recommendations based on what you have of like, this is what you should be eating, or this is what you should be doing.
I would like to see a little more, I think, of the tangible solutions. Like they said the water, but like what if my pH is lower or higher than it's supposed to be? You know? Hopefully they would then say, hey, put more of this in your diet or take this out or something. But
so more specifics of the things that it can identify.
Yeah, I'd like to catch the
and
vision.
the recommendations that it can provide that will give you the end benefit of all this.
Yeah, especially me as a layman, like I don't like counting calories. I'm not good with science, and so to know that it's easy, because it looks easy, but to get those tangible.
This is what it means for you.
Yeah, examples.
In these areas of like, okay, what are So what I would say to Caitlin's point is if you can identify what are the top 3 kind of needle movers in their health that they can adjust based on a lifestyle choice from the recommendation from the app, and then maybe focus on those, right?
Yeah.
Those are some of the things that we would kind of go over, but intrigued for sure. Intrigued and very interested, which is why obviously it made it into these quarterfinals anyways, because the other members of our team had identified it as something with some really cool potential. So good job, Vivo. Those are the quarterfinals we're going to cover for today. Hopefully we've been clear about some of the criteria that we use to make sure that a company is a good match to partner with us and that we're a good match to partner with you. From Caitlin and myself, signing off. We'll see you on the next one.